flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, everyone. Well, if you were here, to our annual reorganization meeting. First order of business is we're reappointing Mr. Trillion as Deputy Mayor. Adriana Oliver has been appointed by Clerk Snowden as a deputy.
Need motions for all of these.
Yep. And the village historian will be Dorothy Duflo. And I want to welcome our newest board member who won an election, Carrie Taylor. I've had the pleasure of working with Carrie for a number of years at the hospital, and she's probably about one of the few that are still up there that I even know anymore. So we're going to go back, and I will entertain a motion to appoint Mr. Trillion as Deputy Mayor.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And do I need it for Deputy Clerk?
Yes.
Also, yes. Even though it's appointed by the clerk, I need the motion and second for that.
I'll make that motion as well.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the village historian, Dorothy Duflo.
I'll make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the appointments for the committee, capital and future planning, are Tony and Carol, and Carrie.
These I don't need a motion.
Oh, I know you don't.
Sorry.
But I want to go over. I want to get more active in developing a real protocol for capital and future planning for this year. So I'm asking Paul and the two that are on that to develop some ideas and plans. I'd like to see it from a streetscape and equipment and replacement. Do we need to appoint Joe as an alternate tonight?
Yeah, he's on the
He's on
agenda.
there, okay, thank you. So then personnel remains the same as last year, Tim and Chuck. Finance this year, Carrie will be taking Gina's place, and Chuck will stay on the finance committee. Liaisons, Tony and Chuck. Planning board will be Tony and Carrie's the alternate. Municipal board, Chuck and Tim is the alternate. Town board, Chuck and Tim is the alternate. County, Tim and Chuck is the alternate. Recreation, Carrie and Chuck. And Raycog, Tony and Carrie.
Missing police.
You missed the police one.
We got rid of the police because we didn't, I didn't understand what the liaison was for. You had personnel committee.
Oh,
Same
you
as
know,
the DPW,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, we took them out.
Okay.
because you got a personnel committee.
Right.
What do you
We have
have?
Daryl. What do we need to liaison for? We got Daryl.
That's right.
I'm still gonna talk to you, right? You can't work personnel.
Official undertaking, action to authorize appropriate insurance coverage and bonding for relevant municipal officials. Motion, please.
I'll move.
Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Daily publications. Watertown Times is the official newspaper, but we also use Mr. Altmeyer and Linking Lewis, but we have to by law have an official newspaper, so Watertown Times is about the only daily publication left anymore, except for Sundays. Motion to accept them.
I'll make a motion we accept them.
Tony? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried. Again, the regular meeting of the Board of Trustees will be commenced on the third Wednesday of each month at 4 p.m. If we're going to continue with that, I need a motion for that date and time.
I'll make that one.
A second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Location of the village meetings will be here at the Town and Village Municipal Building. Location, motion?
I'll make it.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Special meetings can be called by the mayor or by agreement of any two trustees. Motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion is carried. Trustee will be notified individually by the village clerk for special meetings. Motion?
I move.
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And the last one is a notification within 72 hours, or with a minimum of 72 hours, if it can be provided. All in favor? Or a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second?
Second.
Okay, motion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, carried. That there could be situations where we would have some kind of a flood or a fire within the village where we need to do something immediately, like in 1998 when we had the corner fire, and we ended up having a special meeting on Sunday to determine what we were going to do in the village, which was a long time ago, and we removed that building. We have resolutions to adopt. The first one is for attendance and training. Motion to accept that. It's no change from last year, it just has to be reestablished.
I'll make a motion, we accept that.
Tony,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Mileage allowance, I didn't look at that real close, Tony, but I'm thinking the IRS rate is 72.5 cents per mile. Motion,
Motion.
second,
Second it.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. Designation of depositories, which you see there is a community bank. Motion,
I move.
second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Advanced approval of claims. That's in a situation where we need to have something paid immediately. Protocol is there, is a resolution. That has not changed from last year. It is still the same. Take a motion for that.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. The rules of procedure are attached. They have not changed. The only thing that I implemented last year was I moved the public comments up to the beginning of the meeting so that if people didn't want to sit through the whole meeting, they didn't have to. I figured that was a convenience for them. But other than that, everything is the same. Motion?
I'll make a motion, we accept that.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Next year, the organization meeting will be on Wednesday, April 7th, which falls as the first Wednesday of the month. This year it happened to be on April Fool's Day, and no jokes here tonight, guys. I'll be caught on it. Motion for this April 7th meeting of next year
I move.
by Mr. Trillian.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Even though this is a special meeting, if anybody from the public wishes to make a public comment, we would take them at this time. Being there are none, I will take a motion to approve the minutes of the 3/18/2026 regular meeting minutes. I didn't see any issues with them. Did anybody else?
I did not.
Motion to accept. For Mr. Trillian.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. There are no vouchers tonight. There is no unfinished business. At this time, we will appoint Mr. Austin as the new alternate to the municipal board. You have the oath?
I do.
Okay. We're going to do an official oath.
We need a motion first.
I make
Motion to accept it.
I will make that motion.
Okay, I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Aye. No, that is. All in favor? Aye. I'm carried. Joe's going to be, Joe does a lot for the community, and I appreciate so much everything that he does. Now we'll do the swearing in. Or are you just going to have?
I know, I have it in my office.
You do it in this
Yeah.
office, okay. We're not going to do it in public. So. We did receive one piece of correspondence, and that was from a resident on Church Street. Wendy has forwarded it to the code office and referred them to go to that. So that's basically where it's at. It's there for your reading pleasure. I'm assuming, unless there's anything that needs to be said, officer and committee reports, the ones that are listed, does anybody have anything they want to bring up?
I do.
And are you going to, Darryl, have anything tonight to bring up to the office? Okay. Go ahead. I have nothing. Do you have anything?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start spring cleanup April 20th through May 18th is the initial cleanup, and then from there on we'll do what we normally do. The big thing is to not put anything larger than 5 foot out by the road. From now on, we are not gonna pick it up. You put 10-foot branches out there, they're gonna stay there until they're 5 foot. That's it.
Is that gonna be on the website?
It's gonna go on our website, and I'm gonna have something for Nick to put on Lincoln Lewis County.
Anybody watching is going to see it. And Paul, I think that's fair. We will do whatever we can, but we ask for cooperation of the community because
Just check.
it's pretty tough to shred stuff when it's 10, 12 feet
It is.
long.
Our guys would have to take chainsaws out, cut them off,
Yeah.
and it's happened in the past, and I want to get away from that. It states in our, I know it states 4 foot, but we can put a 5 foot piece on the back of
Okay.
on the 550. So
So we appreciate any cooperation and would kindly request and expect that with cooperation.
Can I ask about dumping at the bumps?
I
Are
have
you
not.
taking stumps and like anything over 5 foot there?
yeah,
Yes?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, a good point. If there's anything in question, if it's reasonable and you can get it down there, I think we will try to accommodate to the best of our ability. We don't want that to turn into a rainforest.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they have any questions, if anybody in the public has a question about dumping down there, they can always contact me at the office, and I'll let them know.
At this point in time, if nobody has anything else to bring up, again, welcome Carrie to the board. I'll accept a motion to adjourn.
You still want to do contract stuff?
Do you want to go into executive session, talk about contract?
Well, it's up to you guys.
I didn't know.
I know.
It would be a good.
Okay, I'll have a motion to go into executive session to talk about contracts. At this point in time, I'll take that motion.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?